Hello, Neo Metal here, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be watching and reacting to Bowser vs. Eggman, Mario vs. Sonic Death Battle by Death Battle. This is going to be an interesting one. Obviously I'm going to be rooting for Eggman because, reasons. And I'm not a big Mario guy, so that's basically the biggest reason I'm going for Eggman. So let's go ahead and hop into this. I'm hoping Mega Man. I was about to say Mega Man. Eggman wins. Cause come on, what does Bowser have that I'm not aware of? Cause look at Mario. Mario doesn't really have a whole lot of skills, from what I understand. Most of his stuff comes from power-ups for the most part. So I mean, don't get me wrong, I've seen some of the games. I know Bowser can do some gnarly stuff, but come on, man. Eggman's a genius. He's got this in the bag. Let's do this. Oops, hello.
This battle is sponsored by Marvel Snap and Prize Picks.
Oh, I'm ready for that. Alright, Death Battle.
Bowser versus Dr. Eggman.
The king of the Koopas and the baddest of badniks. And they're not alone.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Ah, the Mushroom Kingdom. A peaceful land of kindness, adventure, love.
Ah, boring. Move aside, princess. It's time this place got way more awesome.
That's hilarious, but I like it.
Here comes King Koopa himself, better known as Bowser.
The moment this orphan star child was found by Kamek, it was clear Bowser would command the disparate outcasts of the Mushroom world. The Koopa Clan.
Sadly, not everyone's born a toad, and they treat these critters like monsters. Fated.
Okay, full name, King Bowser Koopa. 34 years old? Wow. He's 10 feet tall? That's insane. Family, Bowser Jr., Kamek, Koopalings, his dead brother. I didn't know he had a brother. Huh. Hobbies, dancing, golf, go-karts, tennis. Favorite food, cake, drumsticks, steak. I like drumsticks and steak too. And I like me some cake, but we ain't going to explain what that means. Moving on. Loves Princess Peach, his family. Aw, that's adorable. Hates the Mario Bros, Yoshi, and swimming. Fair enough.
To a life of infinite jump farming for one-ups.
Bowser wanted a different world. But Princess Peach Toadstool would never allow the evil king's day in the sun. Her light was so bright, Bowser became infatuated with her.
So he turned all the toads into bricks and kidnapped her, putting their princess in another castle, and another, like 40 years of castles, only to be released if she agrees to marry him and his dad bod.
Yet he was foiled time and time again by those pesky Mario brothers. However, Bowser is nothing if not persistent.
Look at him! Dude's built like a brick house strapped to a saw trap. That
You're not wrong. He is a big boy. Pause.
spike shell takes a lot of punishment. Not even the weight of a castle can scratch it, especially when he rolls up like a prehistoric Beyblade.
And the Koopa
I like that. Prehistoric Beyblade. That's funny.
King doesn't just breathe fire and control lava, he commands nature itself.
Spitting meteors from outer.
Okay, abilities. Fire Breath, Immense Strength, Inhale, Size Alteration, Magic. And those magic spells are Duplication, Elemental Evocation, Reality Warping, Shape Shifting, Teleportation, Time Travel, and Transmutation. He can do a lot. Holy. I know he could do some things, but this seems a little insane. Enhanced forms. Castle Bowser, Dreamy Bowser, Dry Bowser, Fury Bowser, and Meowser. Interesting.
Space, beckoning the earth with a snap, inhaling torrents of wind, straight up calling down lightning. What else has he got?
Oh, just a little dabbling in dark magic.
Hell yeah, Wizard Turtle.
The original NES manual even
Hello. Oh, I didn't get to read
describes
that.
him
Okay,
as-
it's fine. Invaded by the Koopa, a tribe famous for their black magic, the quiet, peace-loving Mushroom Kingdom were turned into mere stones, bricks, and even field horse? Hair plants Okay. And the Mushroom Kingdom fell into ruin.
As a
Huh.
sorcerer king, magic is how he turned the toads into bricks, only countered by the princess's heart magic.
But that's not all the magic he's mastered. Telekinesis, creating perfect clones, reanimating his undead skeleton, and worst of all, ruining every game of Mario Party. Hey, no! I stole those coins fair and square!
Bowser spent decades hoarding treasures, coins, magic star rods, warships, clown cars, you name it. This is the same guy that created multiple flying castles fashioned after his own face.
Yeah, he's definitely got an ego on him. He's talked about having a 4-digit IQ, but I've seen this moron put death traps in his own backyard. A man after my own heart.
Despite his clumsiness, Bowser's charisma and leadership brought many to his side.
I've noticed that he is a very powerful leader. I have noticed that. And that his troops and his people in general just are willing to be there for him at all hands, at all times.
Not enough to defeat Mario, but his army doesn't make it easy on the Red Plumber.
They're the most wicked band of misfits this side of World 8-4. The Koopa Troop.
An army spanning multiple territories across the Mushroom World and beyond.
Goombas, Koopas, the Troopas, and the others make up the infantry. Some with wings, some in shoes, and some even in race cars. They're the red shirts, first in and first out.
Piranha plants.
Unfortunately, the Troopas, and the Goombas are tragic. Generals: Bowser Jr., Elite Trio, Kamek, King Bomb, Bob Omb, King Boo, Kami Koopa, King Goomba, Koopalings, Petey Piranha. Troops: Chain Chomp, Chargin' Chuck, Goomba, Hammer Bro, Koopa Troopa, Magic Koopa, Piranha Plant, Shag Guy, the Wiggler. That's just nasty work right there. Airship Fleet: Bob Omb, Brewdolls, Bullet Bill, Lakitu. Para Units: Aquatic Forces: Blooper, Cheep, Huckit Crab, Maul Ray, Rip Van Fish. Undead Horde: Boo, Bone Piranha Plant, Dry Bone, Mr. I, and Peepa. That sounds crazy too, Peepa. Literal Rocks: Bump, Flump, Romp, Flomp, Whalp, Wimp, and Womp. That sounds like a nursery rhyme. Bump, Flump, Romp, Thwomp, Wallop, Wimp, Womp. Let me stop. That all of this is just like really bad rapper names. And that's these are the type. Not to poke at Run DMC, but these are like words they use in their raps, probably.
Bloopers and Lakitus use their surroundings to get the jump on unsuspecting prey, by land, sea, or sky.
We'd be here forever jotting down the small fries. Booze, Shy Guys, sentient bombs with feet, and more.
It was imperative for Bowser to nurture a unit that covers their own vulnerabilities. For example, Kamek and King Boo both have magic, but Boo has battlefield control with illusions and destabilizing dimensions, while Kamek focuses on buffing allies, canceling enemy powers, summoning anything he desires.
Or swapping my items to screw up my Mario Party lead. Not again.
Unfortunately,
items,
yes.
most of the minions can use pretty much any power-up Mario can. The Goombas make frequent use of Tanuki Tails, and Bowser can really get into the cat roleplay. But as the Koopa Troop grew and grew, it started to feel less like an army and more like a family unit.
Oh, you mean like his kids, the Koopalings?
They're adopted.
What's the difference?
Good point. Bowser took them in and even trained them in dark magic.
Though no one's as spoiled as his natural
What is with the crazy emphasis on dark magic? It's hilarious.
Nepo baby, Bowser Jr., captain of the Koopa Troop.
Spoiled is an understatement. Remember his escapades as Shadow Mario? He terrorized Delfino Plaza with literal evil paint. That whole debacle was basically his attempt at elementary school art class.
And I bet Bowser still has some on the fridge. But really, the king is very protective of his kids. If the fam's in trouble, he can will himself to transform into a giant kaiju, all to crush whatever bully's target smack.
Maybe a little overkill. Just one punch from Giant Bowser launched a castle out of orbit. Taking into
Jesus.
account the flight path and the scale of their universe, Bowser's punch must have hit with a force of over 125 trillion tons of TNT.
That's a lot.
Considering how Yoshi punted poor Raphael the Raven so hard he exploded into a constellation of stars, this
What
isn't
the-
even close to Bowser's full strength.
So don't bully his kid, especially if he falls into some of Bowser Jr.'s set of black paint. That stuff's scary.
Enough to unleash Bowser's Dark Fury, a form whose very steps cause widespread natural disasters.
Okay,
Oh,
seriously,
wow.
how does
Oh,
Mario
I've heard of this Bowser. This is on Bowser's Fury, right? From that game.
ever beat this guy? He's like Godzilla, Doctor Strange, and John Cena all in one big turtle.
We're not even to the best part. Bowser's dark magic became so potent he eventually learned how to warp the very fabric of reality.
Anything the king imagines, he makes happen. He turned all of Yoshi's Island into a storybook. And remember those painted worlds in Mario 64? Yeah, he made those. And the staircase that goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. Oh God, does anyone know how to BLJ?
He also stole ultra-powerful items like the one
His arsenal: Dreamstone, Flying Castles, Galaxy Generator, Koopa Clown Car, Power Stars and Grand Stars, Pure Hearts, Star Rod, Wonder Flower, Power-Ups. Those entail Cat Bell, Double Cherry, Super Crown, Metal Box, and many, many more. Oh, wow, alright.
flower, which can mold reality like Play-Doh, and the Dreamstone, which can be used to wish someone out of existence.
But his most
That is insane. Whoa, I didn't know it could do that. Again, I don't know much about Mario and all that, and I'm... Oh, that's concerning.
iconic thefts are those big shiny power stars.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Infant power stars, aka Lumas, can become whole galaxies. They also ferried Mario across the universe in 3 seconds. That's 489 quadrillion times light speed.
Obviously, the Big Daddy Grand Stars are even crazier. Bowser used one to power his space kingdom, but then guess who showed up to ruin everything? It's a him!
And when the Grand Star was freed, it caused a chain reaction that destroyed the entire universe via a massive black hole.
Thank Space God that Rosalina showed up to save the day.
Not that Bowser needed saving. He's been swallowed by another black hole and thrown into a star that went supernova.
Imagine if this crazy OP fire turtle
Bowser is durable. Holy. Rosalina survived this cosmic implosion and is implied to have witnessed multiple Big Bangs. Bowser has directly battled Rosalina in several games after the events of Super Mario Galaxy, suggesting a comparable level of power. Holy.
had to fight himself. Oh wait, he did, and he beat the hell out of him.
With all this power, it's a wonder he's
Alright, his feats. Conquered most of the universe twice. That's a big top one, yeah. Harnessed the power of grand stars. Flew to the sun and other galaxies. Lifted a 61,000 plus ton castle. Battled the extra dimensional Kuleks. Survived being thrown across the planet. Helped Mario save the Mushroom Kingdom. Defeated Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, Dementio, and Fawful.
still hasn't conquered the Mushroom
Okay.
Kingdom. Perhaps it's because his visions of grandeur were never really what he sought. Surrounding him is a crew of outcasts and miscreants like him, ride or dies that can't be swayed against him.
Oh, are you saying he's secretly happy because he's got a big monster family now?
Yes, but also when they actually worked together, they legitimately conquered most of the known universe. So,
He's a baddie through and through who will teleport through space and time to show you what's what. Because he's no ordinary Koopa. Make way for the king!
Alrighty, that's now
citizens
Robotnik.
of Earth, lend me your ears. Imagine a world of endless possibility where people are free as the wind. Isn't it disgusting?
A little
Now,
bit.
imagine a better world, one with proper guidance and the technology to bring about global peace.
Oh, well, I don't know about all
Only
that.
a brilliant mind can make that happen.
Not just any brilliant mind, he's a genius at heart who knows the dangers within. He's Ivo Robotnik.
Dr. Eggman.
As a mad scientist myself, his story is my inspiration, just as Eggman's was his grandfather, Gerald Robotnik, who sought to create world peace through technology. But then his beloved granddaughter, Maria, was killed by the Guardian Unit of Nations, better known as...
Gun. They're frickin' called G-U-N. Anyway, Lil Eggy grew up a lonely narcissist because all his family talked about was Maria this, Maria that. Boo-hoo!
Neglect and envy tainted Ivo's goals of following Gerald's footsteps. He distanced himself from his grandfather's legacy. Instead of bettering the world, he would conquer it to get the attention
Hey man, villains aren't born, they're made.
he deserved.
No, you mean craved. Desperately craved.
Tomato, tomato.
You just said it the same way twice.
He aimed to establish Eggman Land.
Background. Full name Dr. Ivo Robotnik. 50 plus. He's 6'1". Pretty tall dude. Family, Gerald Robotnik, Maria Robotnik, Eggman. I mean, I can say it, but it's just like, it's just... Let's just say Eggman in. Let's just put it that way, because, you know, some people, I don't want to upset some folks, but, I mean, I can say it, but we're not going to go down that road. Occupation, CEO of Mega Man Industries, Meteor Tech, and various casinos. Hobbies, archaeology, history, woodworking. Okay. Favorite food, egg dogs, egg candy, poppin' egg corn. What is that? This delicious banana. I'm so confused. Okay. Loves himself, Agent Stone, his daughter. Hates that hedgehog. Also cold soup. Who doesn't hate cold soup? I'm with him on that one.
A capital of science. And this paradise would have worked just fine if not for that blasted Sonic the Hedgehog.
For years, Eggman's plans literally blew up in his face. And he's a very sore loser.
But just like any good experiment, the doctor did more testing, seeking better results.
He's created plenty of knickknacks to terrorize the world with. A laser gun, a cloning ray, mind control cannons, a flying armada, typical evil scientist stuff.
Then there's the big ones. He invented a spatial...
Well, I have the latest, greatest version right here. A trip through one of these should scatter your atoms into oblivion. Oh, wow.
displacement trap, which, while on...
Haha, my trap separated you and your precious Wispin. From normal space, you can't touch me.
line scatters a target's atoms across space. Oh, and then there's the metal virus, which transmutes organic tissue into living metal zombies. It's so deadly, it created a plague that nearly wiped out all life on Earth.
Shame Eggman never made himself immune to it. That's a whoopsie.
And when he's not duping you with decoys, he's riding in style with the Eggmobile. It's lightweight for maneuverability,
I like
but
that.
tough enough to withstand moon-sized explosions and even the center of a black hole.
I mean, it's kinda lame looking, but he can plug it into big bad mechs like the Egg Walker or the Death Egg Robot, whose giant laser once obliterated 77,000 cubic meters of rock in an instant. That's like having an atomic bomb in your pocket all the time. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's pretty cool.
Eggman built machines for a long list of combat situations. Some
Yeah, he's
look
got
like
a
knights,
long list
others
of them.
use extraterrestrial sources like the Wisps. And then there's the orbital bases, like the Death Egg.
The reference is obvious, but Darth Vader's version is like a toy compared to the Death Egg, which can
That's funny.
annihilate stars. Woof! A whole constellation gone in one shot.
That's not to say Eggman doesn't enjoy scrapping with blue hedgehogs himself. Enter the Egg Dragoon.
Hell yeah!
The mechs and fortresses. Big Arms, Death Egg, Orbital Station, Final Egg Blaster, Death Egg Robots, E-Mech, Egg Dragoon, Egg Emperor, Egg Mobile. Modular hovercraft with teleportation, attachable to mechs like the Egg Walker.
Rawest of the battle mechs. It's got electric drills. It's got ice missiles. It's got a whole lot of bullets. My God.
Egg Salamander, powered by Soul Emeralds, can create spatial rifts. Egg Wizard, made with the power of the jeweled scepter. Egg Viper, Egg Wyvern, in Wisp armor, Time Eater, sentient entity that controls space and time, converted into a manageable cyborg by two Eggmans.
God whiz. I need it.
And don't forget, Eggman built all of these things himself. Maybe world domination is in his grasp yet.
One problem. Eggman's a turbo loner. No hobbies, no friends, no wife, no nothing.
Come on, he has friends. I mean, he's a feminist. Oh, okay, maybe not, but
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's a stretch.
what about Infinite? Sure, they might have joined forces over a mutually sought revenge against Shadow, but it counts. Sort of. Who needs friends when you can build friends?
Obviously, Eggman has a tough time collaborating with others, so he just built his own army instead.
The Eggman Empire.
The Badniks are mass-produced foot soldiers, buzz bombers, crab meats, caterkillers, egg robos, and don't forget those cute little moto bugs. The Badniks may seem simple, but they're led by an elite, multi-talented unit, the hard-boiled heavies. Really leaning
I see what he did there.
into the egg thing, huh?
The army has a wide
The Eggman Empire. Leaders D3 Koi or Decoy. Infinite Metal Sonic. Hey, it's me. Orbot and Cubot Sage. Badniks. Batbot, Buzz Bomber, Caterkiller, Chopper, Coconut, Crab Meat, Egg Robo, Hataru, Jaws, Motobug, Orbinaut, Rexon, Valkeen, Super Badniks, Death Crab, Hard Boiled Heavies, Ladybug Boss, Uber Caterkiller, E Series, E101 Beta, E102 Chaos Gamma, E21 Phi, E1000, E2000R, Metal Series, Mecha Sonic, Mecha Knuckles, Tails Doll, Rocket Metal, Shadow Android, Pawn Series, Egg Bishop, Egg Chaser, Egg Hammer, Egg Knight, Egg Pawn. And then the Egg Fleet, Egg Carrier, Final Fortress, Mako Gunships, Sky Fortress.
variety of troops.
That's a
Even
lot.
your classic comedy duo with Orbot and Cubot. They're Eggman's assistants and immense disappointments. Every genius has their duds.
Hey, at least they're
He's not wrong.
not Scratch and Grounder. But that's why he's made top-notch bots modeled after the Sonic cast, like everyone's favorite robo-faker, Metal Sonic.
Metal Sonic has the most horsepower in the Eggman Empire. He has the moves and speed of Sonic and then some. He's had his rebellious phases, but Eggman's reprogrammed Metal to better follow his commands. Additionally, when upgraded to his Neo form, Metal Sonic could copy biological data, including unique powers like Shadow's time stop technique, Chaos Control.
He could even copy Silver's Psychokinesis, and with enough Chaos energy, he powers up into Super Neo Metal Sonic.
Though everything
And I am all powerful. Let me stop.
would change with the appearance of the Phantom Ruby. One of many trump cards at Eggman's disposal, the Phantom Ruby alters reality by manipulating perception.
Basically, super OP illusions, but in Infinite's hands, it's a weapon of mass destruction. I don't know how illusions translate to body replicas, changing gravity, or making a fake sun, but go off, King!
And when used on the
You'd be surprised, to be truly honest.
planet's consciousness, which is a thing, the Ruby granted Eggman the Lightman form. Yep, apparently Super Eggman is canon. Though
Cool.
it is pretty complicated to manifest.
But the Phantom Ruby isn't the only souped-up gem Eggman has. He's used the Jeweled Scepter to make the world-shattering Egg Wizard. Then, on more than one occasion, he's effortlessly gathered the super rare, super powerful Chaos Emeralds. You know, the things that power Super Saiyan Hedgehog.
Eggman built and built and
Okay, his arsenal. Sorry. I was too busy enjoying his little funniness. Cloning device. Chaos Emeralds, Dark Rings, Egg Field, Hyper Go On, Jetpack, Jeweled Scepter, Laser Guns, Metal Virus, Mind Control Ray, Nightmare Fuel, Phantom Ruby, Shrink Ray, Soul Emerald, Spatial Disruption Trap, Super Form, Lightman, okay, Teleporters, Time Reversal Machine, Time Stones, and that's his arsenal, and he's got more. Oh,
built,
leave.
and eventually he built something that started to build on him. Sage was originally designed as a mere assistant, but through an alien encounter, she was granted actual sentience.
Sage is already super powerful, but now she's also super smart. She thought up millions of battle plans all at once to defeat the massive titans.
And you can barely remember where you put your dune bug.
I know exactly where it is. It's at the police impound. Thank you very much.
Sage was Eggman's saving grace. He had previously found machines with personality lacking, but Sage's great adequacy in serving her function provided Eggman with something that, for the first time, he'd hate to lose. In essence, a sort of daughter.
So, like any good dad, he gave her the keys to his car, his spaceship, and his orbital death ray. Hell, now she controls the entire army.
And this frankly unheard of trust from Eggman became crucial in defeating the End, a primordial entity so mighty even Supersonic struggled against it.
Their battle can only be described as peak fiction, because charged by 7 Chaos Emeralds, Supersonic's no joke.
The power of one emerald can shift.
The feat conquered most of the planet once. That's unfortunate. Harnessed the power of the Chaos Emeralds, broke the moon with the Eclipse Cannon. Egg Mobile flew to the moon in seconds, destroyed the Guardian Unit of Nations, led some beloved villains, and Zavik. I like how this is like and Zavik has helped Sonic the Hedgehog save the world, defeated Sonic, Tails, Starline, and Gemerald? I think that's how you pronounce that.
Continents. All 7 together can shift the universe.
And kill some pretty terrifying bosses, like Eggman's Time Eater, which ripped apart space-time like tissue paper.
In short, Chaos Emeralds give thoughts power. With them, Eggman's best machines can run indefinitely while matching the greatest powers ever seen. Like when 3 supers battled Solaris, who tried to destroy time itself. Solaris extended its chaos across multiple timelines in about 20 seconds, or 73 quadrillion times light speed.
It's funny though, while Eggman's smarts have sort of defeated Sonic here and there, he's pretty effective when he teams up with the Blue Blur to save the world.
Well, recall how Professor Gerald was a good person before losing the granddaughter he loved. In Eggman's case, now that he has Sage, perhaps a similar story is playing out in...
That is something I've noticed when it comes to him when he battles Sonic. His genius is like insane, but when he's battling alongside Sonic, his intelligence, his combat, his everything is just, it's astonishing how much more improved he is when it comes to like his sense of doing something. Like it's hard to describe it, but he's just more efficient, oddly enough, when he's helping and working with Sonic than he is when he's fighting against Sonic. It's so weird. But I guess it's also like he's explaining maybe there's a part of him that still is a good person.
Reverse.
Nah, Eggy will always
Never mind. I tried.
have a harebrained scheme behind his cufflinks.
So watch out, critters and plebeians of the world. He is the Eggman, and he's got the master plan.
Fair enough. Everything is set and ready to go. I'm still rooting for Eggman because he's not fighting Sonic, so he does better when he's not fighting Sonic, in my opinion. So he's got this.
All right, the combatants are set. We've run the data through all possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Let's do this. All right, Eggman, I'm rooting for you. I'm going to try not to pause through the fight. I apologize for pausing right now, but let's just do it. It looks so bored. What the
I've come to make an announcement. This territory is now the base for my upcoming Eggman Land 2. What a joke.
Eggman would do something like that. Whoa. I know I said I wouldn't pause, but holy, he came in hot. Pause.
Of this.
Okay, okay. Oh, those poor guys didn't stand a chance.
Shut up, nerd.
Oh. Oh, yeah, the egg dragon, sadly enough, does not stand a chance. Ooh.
You call these toys an invasion force? Let's see Toads do better. That's a decoy, idiot. This power is without peer.
Uh-oh.
Ultimate strength.
Yeah, Infinite, show them what for. What's one for? You know what I mean. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pause it, but I forgot. King Boo's a ghost and gravity doesn't affect him. Oh, that's bad. Yeah. That is, unfortunate. Yeah, because Infinite's Ruby can mess with gravity and then throw a thwomp above. Oh, yeah. That thing's coming down like a meteor, basically. Holy. Oh, grab that. I don't. There you go, Orbot. Qbot. There I am. Let's go. You ain't catching me. I'm sorry. What is going on? Yeah. That's so cartoonishly funny. What? Whoa, where'd it go? I'm sorry. I'm probably going to end up pausing some more, but that just threw me off. Did they just throw a Mario Party gag in there? Okay. Ooh, I gotta go back. That was clean. Ooh, when did I say it's too late? Ooh. So, do I win? Technically, I killed him, not Eggman, so do I win? Is it game over? Uh-oh.
All according to plan.
You've lost the battle before it has begun.
Excellent work as always, Beto. Ready to wrap this up, Sage?
As you command.
You know what they say, the more the merrier.
Oh, there's Fury, Bowser. Holy! Oh no. Oh, hello. Yeah. Get him. End him. Ooh. Bye-bye. Alright, Metal, let's end this. Oh, what is going on? Yeah, that's not stopping me. I'm sorry. Bye-bye. Oh, it's Bowser Jr. I forgot he turns into Dark Mario, Shadow Mario. Let's go. Oh no. I died. Is that a black hole?
The Death Egg, max power.
That actually sent a chill up my spine. That was so clean. Watch that. Oh my goodness. Bowser can't beat that. I'm sure he can't. Yeah. Yeah, we got this. Uh-oh. What the... Huh? There's a dry bone version of Bowser too? Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay.
Curses! Sage, fire it again!
He turned it into a cardboard. Oh. Oh man. Everybody's getting their job applications ready. That's messed up.
This war was not an easy one to win, which might seem surprising given how the Sonic series is not afraid to show how tough its cast is, while Mario's comes across as more cartoony.
Very cartoony.
But as it turns out, Bowser had everything he needed to take Chrome Dome down.
Honestly, I don't think I need to watch the explanation because I have a general idea of why. It's because Bowser is just... he's got so much more on him. And he didn't even use that Dreamstone thing. So, like, he practically didn't even need it. The love of his army and his people, and his love for his people, just it outclassed anything Robotnik had, in my opinion. Just from watching the earlier descriptions, Bowser wasn't losing, even with me and Infinite and Sage. Jeez. Yeah, I don't need the rest of the explanation because technically learning more about Bowser, I had an itching feeling that he was going to beat Eggman, and it wasn't even going to be funny. But Eggman, we all pitched in and did our best, but we got blown back. But if you liked the video, give it a like, comment down below your thoughts, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.